Lucky week 13 of NFL Prime Time. My goodness, it's December? Chris Berman, Booger McFarland. I got the names right this time.
Exactly.
Welcome to the program, and let us be the last to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. You're in New Orleans, so I know the food was good.
It was absolutely outstanding, Boom. Little Creole Thanksgiving, the ham and the turkey, little bite to it.
But you're on the Peloton, so you can wear that. I'd be like still sleeping. Well, I'll tell you what. So we obviously had interesting games over, and many types of interest over Thanksgiving, and then the Chiefs hung on by the chinny chin chin. So the teams with the best record, the Chiefs and the Lions, keep winning, however close it may be. So what would happen on this day? I tell you what. People wonder, the Pittsburgh Steelers, is this sustainable? Every now and then they get to play a different type of ball game, not the usual head knocker in the AFC North, because you know this is a rough and tumble division. It can be. But the Bengals changed everybody's style, Boog. But Russell Wilson said that's just fine with me. Here we go in Cincinnati. Russell looking for George Pickens. Falls down. Cam Taylor-Britt goes all the way. The turnover right away. Bengals lead 7-0.
Yeah, and that's a timing pattern. Russ lets that ball go thinking Pickens is going to win inside. Pickens fall down. Easy touchdown for the Bengals.
So no Pickens. It's a pick six, 51 yards. Now, Wilson to Pickens. Let's go right back to him. Mike Tomlin just understands, right? Touchdown, 17 yards, we're tied at 7.
That's what a good quarterback does, goes back to his playmaker.
Now 14-0. Wait a minute, Steelers? Early second quarter, 14-0. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. I mean, when doesn't he find him? Bengals lead 21-14. Having fun. Under 8 to go in the second quarter. Najee Harris. Well, that's a hole that's opened up against the Bengals. We're tied at 21. Wait a minute, this is a Steeler game? Yeah. The Bengals make this happen, though. Burrow, look out. TJ Watt. Ball's loose. Preston Smith recovers for Pittsburgh. 2 sacks, Watt. 5th forced fumble, Watt this year.
He's been outstanding all year, Boom. 2 sacks on the day. Relentless pressure from TJ.
27-21 at the half. Pittsburgh, that's usually the final.
Exactly.
Actually, that's high for them. And we're not knocking them. This is a different pace than they're used to. Russell Wilson says, that's fine. I'll show you pace. I'll show you Pickens. And, well, but see, you can't do that. That's a taunt.
Yeah, he'll learn from that. But what a ball by Russell Wilson.
And then, wait a minute. Joseph Asai, Bengals special teams. So Chris Boswell rarely misses.
Yes.
And the Bengals had a field goal. They trailed 27-24. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Russell Wilson scrambling, throwing, move. Pat Freiermuth, where's the stat? Heck with it, dear Bengal fans. Nah, it's 34-24. 11 minutes to go in the game. Same score. Burrow. And Pittsburgh brings defense, bring pressure. Nick Herbig around the backside. Rookie Peyton Wilson scoops and scores 41-24.
The sack, the fumble. Peyton Wilson, the rookie from NC State, scoops it and scores it. And that Pittsburgh defense is on the board.
So Burrow throwing, touchdown passes, but his third turnover of the game. Mike Tomlin says, that's what we do. We play defense. Burrow steps up to Jamar Chase. And, he's open and he's got a blocker. He's going to go all the way down to the 3. The Bengals, they're in the game no matter how far behind they are. You got to give them the nod. 49 yards there. Burrow to Andre Yoshibach from Princeton. 44-38. What? That's like a month worth from Pittsburgh. But now, Evan McPherson, the good hands people on there for, there's Danny Smith. Been there forever, the special teams coach. We love him. They love him. Mike Tomlin loves Russell Wilson. Russell, best game, at least stat-wise, Steelers. Steelers go on to win 44-38, 21 straight years of 500 or better. Started late under Cowher, and it's continued under Mike Tomlin.
These divisional relationships, we know them, they know us. But I just thought our group, smiled in the face of it, particularly Russ. It's the first time for him going through this AFC North football. And, man, I thought he acclimated himself to it well today.
Are you conceding the reality that you're probably not going to make the playoffs at this point?
Playoffs, furthest thing from my mind. You never know what can happen, so like I said, I'm just going to keep putting one foot in front of the other, try to be the best player that I can be for the rest of this season, and week in and week out, day in and day out, trying to be the best that I can be.
Frustrating for the Bengals, but
Yeah.
for Pittsburgh, they were involved in a game in which there were 82 points, Booger. And we're laughing, not knocking. It's like, oh, they can do that too.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. And Russell Wilson over 400 yards.
Boom. This Pittsburgh team can beat you in a myriad of ways. They may not do anything great, but they do a lot of things really well. And when Mike Tomlin made the decision to go from Justin Fields to Russell Wilson, this is the type of game he did it for. 400 yards passing, getting everybody involved. Freiermuth, Pickens, Najee Harris, over 120 all-purpose yards. They can play and score 40 points against some of the best teams in the league. And that defense led by T.J. Watt, Herbert. Those guys can rush the passer.
Hayward had a sack. He's like 80 years old. I love him.
Everybody was dominant, Boom. And when you look at a team like this, special teams will be good. They can rush the passer. They can run the football. They got a quarterback that can distribute the football. Sounds like a team can beat anybody in January, Boom.
And you know what? They were an underdog in this game. I'm not saying that's foolish. They've been underdog 4 times this year, but they've won all 4 games. I'm not talking about the spread. I'm talking about winning the game. So they're still being underestimated somewhat by the public, even though this is Mike Tomlin, the Pittsburgh Steelers. He won't sleep great, right? But he knows that he now can win by doing this. I heard when they lost to Cleveland in the snow, maybe we should go to Fields. Some people are, what are you, nuts?
No, Mike understands what he's doing, Boom. He understands his team. He knows what he's doing. He's not trying to win a game. He's trying to win a championship.
Yes.
He said that a long time ago. I'm not trying to win a game. He's trying to win the Lombardi Trophy. And when you flip it to the other side, Boom, as far as the Bengals, might be time to stick a fork in them.
4-8.
Yeah, I think defense is not the same. Burrow and Chase can do anything they want, but it's not enough. Defensively, they've seemingly gotten old and unathletic right in front of our face.
It happens.
And it happened just like that. And that's something people will blame Lou Anarumo. I wouldn't necessarily blame him. They got to retool that defense.
They do, because Burrow was playing great, and they got him
Burrow
all the year.
Yeah. No.
But it's not going to do any good. And as far as Pittsburgh goes, like we said, they can win different way. Yeah. They can.
82 points.
Yeah, they'll take that. NFC West. All right. All 4 teams with 6-5 in Seattle, 6-5 Arizona in first. All were on the road, including San Francisco in the snow Sunday night at Buffalo. Seahawks at the Jets. Jets off a bye, but Aaron Rodgers, what a year they've had. They started 2-1, but although the Jets started nicely, little handoff to Malachi Corley. He corals around for 8 yards. Aaron Rodgers blocking?
Aaron Rodgers attempting to block for the Yak King. That's what Malachi Corley called himself in college, Boom.
The Yak team. And now second and goal. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. It was supposed to look like this. The trade, the Jets, 7-0. They lead 14-0. Now the fun begins.
Yes.
It's 14-7. So Kene Wanwu fields it at the 1. Look out! He could go all the way. The Jets, 99 yards on a kick return, 21-7. Jets?
Jets?
At home? Oh, they're having a blast. And then the Seahawks special teams continue. They fumbled 3 kickoffs. Laviska Shenault. Oh, no, Shenault. Bobbles the ball, fumbles. The kicker recovered it. Anders Carlson.
Yeah, what about kick the kicker?
What kind of game is this? Under 8 to go in the quarter. Roger Garrett Wilson. Dang.
That's the Jets season.
That's the way it looked like, right? And then Rodgers going to throw. Look at Leonard Williams. Wait a minute, defensive lineman. What's he doing back there? Look at the big fella on his own. He could go all the way. 92 yards for number 99. It's the longest defensive lineman pass interception pick 6 in the history of football. My friend Grant Wistrom, Rams, 1999 in St. Louis. He had 191 yards.
It's a lineman's dream, Boom.
He ran great.
Congratulations.
He
Leonard.
ran great. They estimate 110 yards on the play. Now it's unbelievable, right? Gino to DK Metcalf, but a flag on the Jets. 21-16 at the half Jets. Smith to Metcalf on 3rd down. Oy. That looked like I won't bring up the suit. Never mind. 4th and goal. Smith, Gino, run it. They ran backwards. Oh, my. We're only starting. 21-16 Jets going in the 4th quarter. 9 minutes to go in the 4th. 21-19. Byers kicked the field goal. Gino, once upon a time a Jet, as you well know, and Metcalf On 4th and 1, flag. There were 3 or 4 Jet penalties on this drive. Eventually, fine wine, Zach Charbonnier. The only lead Seattle had in the game, it's right here late. Now, Rodgers, what is it that the big guy couldn't do?
He did it all today, Boom. Touchdowns, interceptions, sacks. He did it all.
He blocked an extra point, 92 yards. Rodgers on 4th and 15, it's incomplete. The Jets had 12 penalties for 83 yards. The Seahawks, what didn't this game have? Well, at times it didn't have a lot of great football, but it was interesting as heck. And the first place Seattle Seahawks, 3-0 after their bye, win on the road and go to Arizona next. And speaking of Arizona, so they began today tied after Seattle beat them last week up there in the Pacific Northwest. Arizona looking to bounce back there at Minnesota. Of course, the Vikings, 9-2. Sam Darnold, what a story they've been. But the Vikings trail 12-6. We're in the third quarter because it's only field goals. Cardinals had 5 sacks on this day. That's Mack Wilson's team.
Yeah, that defense was dominating early on for the Cardinals.
So it's still 12-6. Field goals only until Kyler to Marvin Harrison Jr. Hey, wait a minute. Cardinals? We shouldn't say that. They're up 19-6 in Minnesota. Late third, Darnold. So who am I looking for, Boog? Guy that moves on up, Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson, only 2 catches in the first half. Got to get him involved, Boom.
15 yards. Now, under 2 to go in the third. Darnold stepping up. Stepping sideward. And Johnny Munt is wide open. 19-13. Here come the Vikings, their first touchdown. Fourth quarter. 3rd and 7. Kyler scrambling. Whoop, and then throwing, but oop. Whoop, whoop, and then oop. Byron Murphy Jr.
Yeah, not really sure what Kyler was doing there. Maybe trying to throw it away, ill-advised.
Dizzy.
Yeah,
I just think he was dizzy. Let's just give him a break. Darnold to Jordan Addison, 12 minutes to go in the game, 17 yards, sets up a field goal. What else? 19-16, Vikings still down. Cardinals. What a year the tight end Trey McBride has had.
He's having a career year, Boom.
13-yard pickup Booger, now under 4 to go in the game. Murray, McBride on the screen. 4 yards on 3rd and goal from the 16. 4 yards short of the goal line. A field goal, but they're up 6, 22-16. 3 minutes to go in the game. Darnold, Addison across the middle, 26 yards. Minnesota needs a touchdown. Late in the drive, just before the 2-minute warning. 4th and 7. Darnold, Jefferson. That's a first down. The Skull brother going all over the place. Now, $1:18 to go in the 4th, 2nd and 2. Darnold, Aaron Jones. Touchdown, first time they would lead all day.
Really good play call. Get the back outside in the flat, wide open.
23-22 Minnesota. Jonathan Greenard. It's actually like a trade for Daniel Hunter, right? It's kind of the way it worked out. It wasn't really a trade. He gets a sack. Big play by the Vikings defense, which the Arizona line did pretty well pass blocking. Murray trying to make something happen, and Shaquille Griffin, good to see him. Vikings win another one-score game. Minnesota 7-1 in one-score games this year. You remember what they did 2 years ago when they made the playoffs? Lindsey Theory with Jordan Addison afterwards.
When you guys are coming into the second half, what changed for you guys to kind of flip the switch and turn it on?
We just had to get us a little spark. You know what I'm saying? So once we started moving the ball, putting drives together, we knew we was going to come out with a win.
5 in a row now, 2 more at home. How important was this win for you guys in the division race?
It was real important. We just got to win out. You know, every game from here on out is a playoff game, and we're going to do that.
Disappointed. You know, game we all felt like we, you know, kind of let go, didn't execute. Just didn't make enough plays, you know, and they came back to bite us. So, you know, that's a good team over there. We had a chance to put them away. We didn't.
It's not that cold in Arizona that much, so I understand. Yeah, you put on whatever you can. I'm not knocking. It was an interesting look. Arizona had Minnesota on the ropes, but not only 7-1 in one-score games, Booger. Let me get this right. Kevin O'Connell in his 3 years as head coach, one-score games, 24-9. It starts not being an accident.
Yeah, and no doubt, Boom. And here's the thing. You were right. They had them on the ropes, 19-6. They were trying to get the ball to Justin Jefferson, 2 catches in the first half. At halftime or middle of the third quarter, they made an adjustment. Get the football to Addison. Hockenson, Jones, and then we'll come back and get the ball to Jefferson. Don't try to force feed Jefferson. I thought Sam Darnold was surgical in the second half, especially from mid-third quarter throughout the game. When they stopped forcing the ball to Jefferson, something amazing happened, Boom. Jefferson became open, and they got the ball to Jefferson, and the defense has been outstanding all year. Brian Flores' defense did just enough. This was a total team win by Minnesota. 13 points down to come from behind. It goes to show you things don't always have to be perfect. Sam Darnold can make adjustments. Kevin O'Connell, the head coach, is one of the better play callers in the league, and I like how this was a gritty win.
Yes.
And for them, I think that's a really good thing.
Well, they're 10-2. I mean, it's a long time ago. We have to stop making excuses for the Minnesota Vikings. They're saying they're playing with a chip on their shoulder, and understandably so.
Right.
They can still catch the Lions. I mean, they're going to play them at the end. We got a long way to go. I haven't lost the faith in the improvement of Arizona. I know they lost at Seattle and they lost at Minnesota. Two teams with winning records. Obviously, they play Seattle next week. They held Minnesota under 300 yards.
Yeah.
They had sacks,
Yes.
which that's not a lot. They held Minnesota the defense off them. They got 400 yards. Their offensive line was good. Connor ran hard. We should not dismiss them at all. That's my point in this.
You're right. They got to get a little bit more from their first-round pick, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yes.
A little bit more explosive. They can run the football. They're a physical football team. Connor has given them an identity. They got sacks today. They were up 19-6. They just got to become a little bit more explosive. Kyler's got to be a little bit better. I come out of this game still impressed with where Arizona is on the season.
Yeah, I agree. As for Seattle, again, now they have a chance. If they go into Arizona and win, they would win the head-to-head, but the whole division is tight. Seattle during the bye. Mike McDonald defense, it changed really the middle linebacker a couple times, right? Jones is in there now. They tackled so much better, and they've been tackling so much better since the bye. They still have a problem running the football. I get it.
They do.
But they still have weapons throwing the ball. So Seattle, while that division will be 10-7 if whoever wins it could be 9-8. I think 10-7. But 3-0 after the bye, they went to work, a rookie coaching staff, and it's showing.
And it's showing on defense when you look at Witherspoon, Reek Woolen, you look at what Leonard Williams is doing. You can start to see head coach Mike McDonald's defensive background coming from Baltimore, starting to kind of be the culture. We're gonna play defense here. Offense may be up and down, but the one thing we're gonna be able to count on is how we get after people. They made life miserable for Aaron Rodgers today.
And they survived special teams gaffes, which were, 3 fumbled kicks, kickoff return, but they won.
Yeah.
I know the Jets aren't, by the way, the Jets, really, they were 2-1 once.
Yeah, that's a long time.
They're 1-8.
That's a long time
since
ago.
then. So at any rate. So, all right, where are we going? We're going Texans. The Texans. They got off to a great start, right? But they've lost 3 of their last 4. They're at the Jags, and we're off a bye. I know the Jags season is something they like to forget. Trevor Lawrence is back. However, look at this right away. Azeez Al-Shaair. He's had a history. I'm just saying.
There's no place in our game for this. We got to protect our quarterbacks. Trevor tried to slide. Algier went to hit him. Rightfully so, he got kicked out of the game. Probably going to be fine. And let's just hope and send our thoughts and prayers to Trevor Lawrence.
Yes. Carted off, and of course, his teammates had it back. And
like they're supposed to.
Yeah,
yes.
like you're supposed to.
Correct.
And D'Amico Ryan said, we don't coach that. What are you going to say? And the fans toss him. It's just not, and you get it. You hate to see it. You were right there. You understand better than the rest of us. Texas leads 6-3 at the half. Joe Mixon match. What a difference he's made. We talk about, obviously, the runners for Barkley and Derrick Henry, but Mixon and Jacobs for Green Bay, they have been great. There's Mixon in the end zone, 13-6 tackles.
I don't know where the Texans will be without Mixon because the offense and the quarterback have been up and down all year.
Yes, they have. 12 minutes to go in the game. 16-6 Houston. C.J. Stroud got a good tight end. Dalton Schultz. He knows something. He's in the end zone, 23-6 Houston. So Mac Jones had to play, trying to get him back in the game. And Parker Washington, Jags, everyone in the pool, they cut it to 23-12. Now, Jags, they're trying, right? For Doug, usually pretty good off a bye, Peterson. And now Mac Jones, could they get in it to Washington? We're 3.5 to go. First and goal for the Jags. Mac Jones, Brian Thomas, they go for 2. They make it 23-20, maybe. Just maybe. Maybe. All right, we're going to call a run.
Okay.
We're going to call a run. what we might as well call mixing. Mixing, it's fully mixed, it's ready to go. The game is over. The Texans wasn't pretty, but when you've lost 4 of 6 and it's a division game, I don't care that the Jags record's no good. Houston wins it and stops the bleeding. All right, Colts Pats. Colts started the day 2 games back of Houston. Could they win at New England? The indoor team cold up here. I know, Boog. You know it's cold.
Yeah, way
Not
too cold.
awful. I mean, we look at Buffalo, and I think I'm living in the tropics. Anthony Richardson to Jonathan Taylor. That's the way it's supposed to go. 7-3 Colts at Foxborough. Last play, first quarter. Richardson throwing. Doink. Doink. Christian Ellis off the tip by Tavai. Patriots kick a field goal. They lead 9-7 early second quarter. New England had a chance in this game for sure. More than a chance. Wait till we show you. Still 9-7 New England. Richardson will do this off right tackle.
Yeah, he's got to do more of that. He's not progressed as a passer just yet. Allow him to use his legs.
14-9. 4 minutes left in the half. Drake May. He has progressed. Yeah, he's going to throw picks. He's also going to throw a touchdown to Austin Hooper. Very nice. 16-14. Patriots? At the half. Third quarter, last minute, third quarter. 17-16 Colts. May. Watch this. Hunter Henry. Wait a minute. It hit both legs. Bobbled in the hands of Julian Blackman. They're going to score, but the Colts make the play.
Yeah, boom. They say tips and overthrows. The defense got to get those, and they did.
Wow. Wow.
I'd rather be lucky than good sometimes.
Yeah, Colts continue to lead going to the fourth, 17-16. Antonio Gibson going to get the handoff. Wait a minute. Patriots. They take the lead. They go for 2. They get it. They're up 24-17. 3.5 to go. Richardson won a tight game late recently at the Jets. Can he do the same? Mo Alley Cox 11 yards. First down on 4th and 3. Now 4th and 2. 2 minutes to go. Richardson. He'll take it himself to your point, Booger. First down. Now 4th and goal. Tick, tick, tick. 17 seconds. To Alec Pierce, usually on the bombs. Nice crossing pattern. They're going to go for 2. What do you think?
They got to.
Well, they do. Steichen says, give it to my QB up the middle. He ran it in for like a 2-point conversion at the end of the Jets game. Colts lead 25-24. Joey Sly, really good kicker, missed a short one earlier. 68 cold. A lot to ask.
Yeah, a lot to ask.
It's a lot to ask.
Yeah.
I think you can't get on him for that.
No, you don't. No,
Joey Sly, even the whole family Stone couldn't have kicked that field goal, and the Colts win it 25-24. And so, Richardson, 12 of 24 for 109. Yeah, but feet, don't fail me now. Chargers, Falcons. Falcons off a bye. Chargers off a short week loss, West Coast. Eastern start.
Oh, that's a lot.
So you think that the scales are tipped. Hassan Haskins up the middle. Knocked loose by Lorenzo Carter. Clark Phillips has it. Knocked loose. Falcons defense coming up. Yeah, you got it. Falcons forced a turnover. Now, late first, Bijan Robinson. Bijan mustards his way in. 2 yards, 7-0 Atlanta. 4 minutes to go in the half. Justin Herbert to his rookie. He's such a fine lad. Lad McConkey turns on the Jets, but no, it's a fumble. But Darius Davis falls on it for the Chargers.
No doubt. Johnny on the spot, boom. Sometimes, again, you'd rather be lucky than good. Ball comes out. There's 5 Falcons there, but the 1 Charger there gets it.
So, first play of the second quarter, 7-3 Atlanta. Cousins looking for Drake London. Tarheeb still triple coverage here.
And that's just a telegraph throw. Anytime you double pump in this league, it's going to get picked.
Couple field goals. Dicker the kicker. 9-7 Chargers at the half. Now, Cousins looking for Darnell Mooney. Tarheeb steal. Oh my goodness. Gone. His second pick, a pick 6. 2-point conversion. The Chargers 17-10. And now they can play legal deflate game.
Yes.
Like they used to do. The air is out of the ball. And you know what? But wait a minute. We're tricky. We're faking punts, but we don't make it. That was on your own 36. Wait, so his brother, well, whatever. We could go on and on. The Falcons in great field position. Cousins moving. Oh, the floater. What? Marcus May. Maybe not.
And boom, I have no idea. I'm assuming he was trying to throw this away. If that's the case, just throw it in the first row.
Wow. So the Chargers, so the Falcons unable to capitalize. Cousins sacked by Tier Tart. Tart popped up. The ball popped up. That's Chris Brennan, our producer. Drew Dahlman recovers the loose ball. Everybody contributes on this show. London looking for him. Derwin James, the veteran, one of the names that you know on the young Charger defense. 4 picks by the Chargers on Cousins.
And again, just a great read off of Kirk Cousins by Derwin James. He had a remarkable day for the Chargers.
So, in spite of the fact that the Chargers had 187 yards of offense, that's it. And Atlanta had 350. But turnovers will do you. And Kirk Cousins is afterward. He's always stand up. I give him credit. Afterwards, not a ton to say.
Look to myself and say, I got to play better. It hurts when you feel like your defense played winning football. You feel like your special teams made big plays. Felt like, run game did a solid job. I got to play better.
It's a beautiful thing we're witnessing. Complimentary, winning football. We got, there's at times that we weren't at our best offensively. The defense was incredible. Overcame, coaching decision by me that, wish I had back. I think it'll be better with my coaching decisions. I'll be better with our offense will be better. And there was the defense, when playing their best, when their best was needed most.
Back to Charger level football. 8-4 they are. Only 6 turnovers in 12 games. At the best since 1933. Are you kidding?
Good.
So the Bucs at the Panthers. The door open for the Bucs. And we'll tell you all about Baker and Dave Canales, now the head coach of who was the quarterback and offensive coordinator at Tampa Bay, got the head coaching job, helped Baker move forward. That's a slant to Sterling Shepard as we're in Charlotte. Mike Evans, he's done this his whole career.
It's a Hall of Fame career, boom. Catch it with the right hand, right foot, left foot, touchdown.
7-0 Tampa Bay. Pineros kicked the field goal at 7-3. Bryce Young. Now look, Steve Spagnuolo said, well, he played like a Heisman Trophy quarterback against us. People go, yeah, that's very nice. Much improved.
Glad to see the improvement week in and week out from Bryce Young since he's been back.
For Spags, defensive coordinator, Chiefs, 10-7 Panthers. Now, Mayfield looking, Chow Smith-Wade. Baker's not had many duds this year, but this game was rough.
Yeah, it wasn't his best, boom. A couple of picks by Baker he'd love to have back.
Panthers lead 13-10 at the half. Mayfield is set by Josie Jewell. Panthers playing inspired football, right? But Baker's hurt. Kyle Trask. Yeah. But they punted, and then Baker's back, right? For 3rd and 1 at the own 42. Maybe I should have waited a minute. Xavier, my God, out of the woods and into deep territory, setting up the Panthers on a field goal. 16-10. Carolina. Now 4th quarter. Tampa Bay, Bucky Irving. He's in. 17-16 Bucs. Sure, they're going to win. Now they kick a field goal. 20-16. But the Chuba missile crisis takes the pitch. Where am I? He made it for a first down on 3rd and 1 at the 41. A couple plays later. Last minute of the game. Young. Oh, what a Thielen Adams dancing on the Thielen. Panthers lead 23-20.
A really good play by Bryce Young, stepping up in the pocket, allowing Thielen to uncover.
So even though Mayfield struggling, Panthers inspired. 2nd and 10 on 47. Baker, pressure. Let me shake a guy. Let me run a guy. Let me take a first down. And the Bucs, it's going to be a 51-yarder for Chase McLaughlin. Can he make it? The ball is up. It is. Oh, that's right down the pipe. Good. We're tied at 23. We go to overtime. Bucs miss a 55-yard field goal. Chuba Hubbard, but he fumbles. It is a crisis. Bucs recover. 3 minutes left in overtime. McLaughlin, 30 yards. Oh, they escape by the hair on their chinny chin. Panthers playing tough. But what this means, Atlanta and the Bucs are both 6-6. Atlanta swept Tampa Bay, so essentially they're one up. But Atlanta, fumbling, and the Buccaneers This wasn't one of their best, but we said this. We may not be right, we may not. 4 or 5 weeks ago, it's easy to say now. Bucks, I think, are playing the best in the division. They're going to win it. We've said they're going to win the division. They beat Detroit. They beat Philly.
Yeah.
Yes, they struggled on this day. And now all they have to do is look for Atlanta to stumble again.
No doubt. And they got Mike Evans back. And he missed a month counting the bye week. 8 catches, 116 yards for Evans. He just adds some balance to their offense. Chris Godwin is gone for the year, boom. They can run the football. The offensive line is pretty good. Bucky Irving, Rachaad White, they can kind of battle and get you 100, 150 yards on the ground every week. And Baker Mayfield, he didn't have his best day today, but the team picked him up around him. And defensively, they have a better defense than the Atlanta Falcons. So when you and I talk about who's going to win the NFC South, I'm just taking the lesser of two evils right now. I don't think either team is great, but the Bucs are a little bit better, a little bit more balanced offensively and defensively. And as long as Baker doesn't turn the football over, I stand by what we said a couple weeks ago. They're going to win the NFC South.
Well, we both said it, but we'll see. Look, Atlanta, we'll talk Chargers in a minute. Atlanta, they've lost 3 in a row. They had a bye.
Yeah.
It's been 4 or 5 weeks since they looked like a first-place team.
And if you have a quarterback, the caliber and with as much experience as Kirk Cousins, you can't throw 4 picks. You can't make some of the decisions. Tony Dungy should always tell us, as a quarterback, the quarterback holds the hopes and dreams of the team in his hand. He gave it away 4 times a day. You just can't do that.
Nope.
Atlanta's got a lot of weapons. His job is to get the ball to the weapons, not the other team.
Let me repeat what I said about the Chargers. They've turned the ball over only 6 times through 12 games. They're 8-4. They're missing parts. We know that. But look at the leap that they've made. And they played Baltimore, they played Cincinnati. All right, so the game's up here. Now we're back to what I like to call legal deflate gate. Even if we only have 200 yards, our defense is picking us up, and we're playing it in the teens.
Boom, think about the Chargers. To your point, we don't turn it over. We got the number 1 scoring defense in the NFL.
Right,
15
meaning
points
least
a game,
allowed.
At least allowed. The quarterback, we've taken less. We're taking more off the quarterback. He's got to do less for us. And so you heard Coach Harbaugh talk about what a complementary team win. Defense, offense, special teams. They can run the football. Time of possession, they're near the top in the National Football League. Yeah, they don't have the explosive wide receivers on the outside, but Ladd McConkey and Justin Herbert are developing a rapport. Their style of play is going to win a lot of football games. The key will be, can they get some explosive plays come the postseason? If they can play with anybody.
Imagine, we're trying to improve. Why don't we get the fundamentals down first? Why don't we play fundamental football first? The rest will come if we get that down.
It's an amazing concept.
Somehow, and Jim Harbaugh has done this everywhere he's gone. 49ers, college,
Michigan,
I mean, even University of San Diego. You didn't think I'd pull that one
out.
Titans, Commanders. Jim, I'm going way back in your history of coaching, all right? Jaden Daniels, Commanders. They've been losing lately, but what's wrong with Jaden? Answer today at home against Tennessee, nothing. Nothing. Brian Robinson, off-right tackle. What's wrong? Nothing. 40 yards, 7-0 Commanders over the Titans, who defensively the Titans have played tough all year. But on this day, maybe it was too much Commanders or, they've seen enough. Robinson, 16 yards. He had 103. A late first. Daniels fakes handoff. Wow. He didn't eat the food you ate in New Orleans on the weekend.
No doubt, Boom. He couldn't move if he had that ham.
14-0 Commanders. Tony Pollard. Uh-oh. It's a fumble. Mike Sandersrill. Sainristil. My bad. I got the name wrong. I got the fumble right.
Yeah, nickelback Boom out of Michigan. He's now playing inside his natural position. He's been a godsend for the Commanders.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Pretty good couple days for them. 30 seconds to play. Daniels, Terry McLaurin. We're reminded how good a receiver he is, especially now that the team's winning ball games. They're up 21-0. Jaquan Jackson will return the kick. Yeah, not all of it. Michael Walker recovers for the Commanders. You can see the way this game is going. Just over 11 minutes to go in the half. Daniels, McLaurin, touchdown. 28-7, halftime. Early fourth, 28-13. Daniels, I got a tight end named Zach Ertz. Nice. It hurts when you're trying to defend him. He had 206 yards passing for Jaden. He ran for 1. He threw for 3. Will Levis, I mean, they're going to fire it. Nick Westbrook-Akine down the middle for a touchdown. They connected twice for touchdowns. They don't get two, 35-19. But in case you think you're coming back, Chris Rodriguez Jr. says that's it.
No doubt. And the Commanders, boom, this was a get-up-off-the-mat type win. A really good performance by Jaden Daniels. They can run the football against anyone, boom. As long as they don't turn it over, they're going to be really, really good in the NFC East.
Washington ran for 267.
Hello.
Tennessee ran for 35. Who won?
Washington.
I'm just guessing. And Washington snap a 3-game losing streak, 8-5. Speaking of running, by far and away, two of the biggest stories in the league. Guys that could get 2,000, could break Eric Dickerson's record. Saquon Barkley, Philly at Derrick Henry, Ravens. They're way ahead of everybody, over 1,300 yards. Henry, how many times have we seen him run the left? Stanley blocks over there, 19 yards. Baltimore opening well at the big crab cake. First and goal from the 14, Lamar Jackson. That would be time. That would be the real Mark Andrews. Touchdown. Great catch. These guys are money.
In the red zone, boom, always throw it high. 6'5" tight end goes up and gets it.
Justin Tucker, PAT. What's going on? What's going on? Everything's going left. He's one of the best kickers of all time. Doink. 9-0, not 10-0. But they lead. 2 scores. Jalen Hurts, Dallas Goedert. Well, you forget that they got most things covered. Really good tight end there. Staying in bounds.
No doubt. Fake it to Saquon. Defense looks at him. Little play action to Goddard in the flat. Goddard, better athlete than you think.
9-7. Now they're within 3 minutes to go. Hurts down to the 1. On 3rd and 5, Eagles next play. You'll never guess what they're going to try. But it's a fumble, but somehow even the tush push and a fumble works.
And Jalen Hurts really alert there. Sees the ball on the ground, takes it, ball crosses line, touchdown.
How do you see it with like 8,000 people there? 14-9 Philly. Lamar trying to scoot out. Scoots right, scoots left, scoots forward. First down, then do make a field goal. And if they trail 14-12 at the half. So a good game like we all thought. 47-yarder for Justin Tucker. And
oh no,
it's going left.
Oh no,
it's going left.
Oh
no. 14-12 it remains. John Harbaugh, really? We hate to keep piling on, but it happened. Now we're going to open the club face a little bit. We're going to go, but he pushed it right. So extra point, 2 field goals. Harbaugh has to hug him. I mean, he's been so great so long.
And boom, at this point, it's in his head. All his confidence is gone. He just needs a hug from his head coach. But that's still not going to help him make a kick.
And still trail 14-12. Now, when is both running backs, 4 or 5 yards a clip until Barkley's so good after the first contact. Offensive line gets you a long way before the contact. 14 yards, Barkley. Saquon doing what he's done all year. He ends up with 107. Touchdown.
It was a tough 107, boom, a physical. You got to give the offensive line a lot of credit. They kept hammering and hammering and hammering, and finally the dam broke.
And so the Philadelphia Eagles, ladies and gentlemen, are 10-2. They have won 8 in a row. They own I-95. They drove down to Baltimore, and they beat the Ravens, who fall to 8-5. And with Pittsburgh winning, that's not great for them. John Harbaugh, after the game, on his longtime outstanding kicker, Justin Tucker.
He's definitely capable of making every kick, and we need him to make those kicks. Nobody wants to make them more than Justin does. I promise you that. We're going to move on from Justin Tucker. I'm not really planning on doing that right now. I don't think that'd be wise. But he'll tell you. He'll be the first to tell you he needs to make many kicks as he can.
Well, Philadelphia, all right? The team, the big picture, the team they flew to Brazil, they played Green Bay. The team that went all the way to Brazil on the opening, what was it, a Friday? It seems
Friday
like
night
8 years ago.
In Sao Paulo.
Do you know, starting on this day, they don't get on another airplane all year. It was a bus to Baltimore. It was a train to Washington. Are they at New York? That'll be a bus. They don't get on a plane. They keep playing like this. They'll be home for most or all of the playoffs. They might not get on another plane. Until I'm not going to say it, but you get the point. They have that in their pocket.
Yeah.
That's going to help as a player. Now, today, they're down 9-0, and they didn't flinch.
No doubt. They didn't flinch, and there's a formula that Philadelphia wins with. They're going to run it more than they throw it. 19 passes today. That's all they threw. threw 19 passes. They ran the football with the quarterback, ran the football with the running back. They controlled the line of scrimmage. And it's like at some point, boom, if you have a hammer and you just keep cracking, and at some point it's going to break. And we saw it in the fourth quarter. It finally broke. The runs went from 4 and 5 yards to 10 and 12 yards for Saquon Barkley. They're a physical football team. Offensively, they've identified what their identity is. Defensively, it's really simple. Jalen Carter has been dominating.
Yes.
Nakobe Dean has been dominating. Nolan Smith has been rushing the passer. That Georgia contingent that we thought was going to be great last year has been really good this year. So the formula, play really good defense, understand who we are offensively, run the football, don't turn it over. Dare I say, it's almost Harbaugh-esque what they're doing out in the Chargers.
Yeah, well, except it's to the point there's a lot of these guys have been to the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. Here's what I see defensively, because I know they missed a couple field goals, but still, there's no touchdowns except for the one. All 3 levels. Don't know that they had all 3 levels last year. They're good players. Yeah. But the D-line better. The middle and the secondary, which was without Slay, right? The offensive line. I mean, I know Jason is our compatriot, so they moved the guard into center. They got the big Australian out there. I mean, he's become a fine tackle. This line, I think, allows Saquon to go farther than anybody else till he's nicked by anyone. They have most things covered, is what I'm trying to say.
And if we're going to talk about the line, you got to talk about the line coach and Jeff Stoutland. He's took Mekhi Becton. He was cast off with the Jets. He took Becton from tackle, put him in at guard. And so now you have Becton, you have Mailata, you have these guys, you have Dickerson. They got the biggest offensive line in football. And when Barkley gets behind them, boom, and they lean on you, you got to give Stoutland a lot of credit because he's taken players that other people didn't want, and he's brought them in, and he's put them in a situation where everybody can be successful, including Saquon Barkley.
Barkley 107, Henry ran for 82. If you're John Harbaugh, you got to assume Justin Tucker's going to figure this out. I don't think there's any. If I'm him, that's what I have to assume.
You have to assume it, but you know what they say when you assume. I'll just leave it at that.
No? Well, they're going to think about it. Yeah. They haven't had to think about a kicker for 12, the Super Bowl year when he was a rookie. Rams, that other NFC West team that's on the road this week at the Saints, the resurgent Saints, off a bye. And the Rams down 6-0, third quarter. Remember, the Saints scored 91 points the first 2 games of the year they won. All of a sudden, they've won 2 in a row, but that's Matthew Stafford to Puka Nacua, 18 yards, first down. Kyron Williams, he just finds the end zone, Booger. Look at him. That's a tough run. 7-6 Rams.
Yeah, the running back out of Notre Dame. He's got a nose for the end zone. Booger.
He does. And now, under 2 minutes to go in the third, bounces out, bounces in, flips 14 yards. He ran for 104. First down Rams. Stafford. Now the Rams, they look good, then they look good. This is how they're supposed to look. Stafford to DeMarcus Robinson, Kuku, 46 yards down to the 3. First play, fourth quarter, same drive, first and goal, 3. Stafford. Will play action. There you go. That's the Rams offense. They lead 14-6.
Yeah, run, play action, get Stafford on the outside. That's it.
Now Carr. Derek Carr is going to roll out. Juwan Johnson. They're in the game. One-score game, 21 yards. Johnson all the way to the Rams, 33. Carr. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. All he does is catch long bombs now for the Saints. Touchdown. They get a 2-pointer. We're tied at 14. 9 minutes to go in the game. Nacua. Oh, but pass interference on Alontae Taylor. Darren Rizzi. He's from Jersey. He probably had a few things to say. Stafford. Short pass. Nacua. How good is he? 21-14 LA.
He's been outstanding.
Minute 13 to go in the game. 4th and 3. The rookie, Jared Burke. Look out, look out, look out! The ball is loose. And the ball is recovered. That's Mike Hoyt from Brown University. Saints can't convert. Well, Valdez-Scantling, actually, he didn't recover it. He got it, but Saints couldn't convert on 4th down. I got ahead of myself. I was so excited to see somebody from my school. And the Rams win. The Rams win at 21-14. That division, you hang around. You hang around, and things can happen. So they are 6-6. Now, Booker, let's go back to the game of the day. I mean, we talked about Philadelphia and what their win is with their 8th in a row in Baltimore. What did Philly do? I know Baltimore outgained them by, 100 yards or whatever. What couldn't they or didn't they do against Philly's defense, and what let them down a little bit?
Well, I think it's their ability to get some explosive plays. Early in the game, they hit Zay Flowers for a big one.
Right.
Zay only wound up with 3 catches. So that means in the second half, he was not involved. So they needed to get Zay more involved, some explosive plays. He was a little frustrated on the sideline. That opens the offense up for other people because it was really just Lamar and Mark Andrews. So you got to expand your passing game. Derrick Henry ran the football okay. That's a good defense in Philadelphia.
Yes.
And so you're not just going to march up and down the field. They just got to figure out a way to keep their wide receivers involved a little bit more.
All right, so we'll do Baltimore first. We're going to get to Philly a little more here. So, look, it's a time where you look at schedules, and I'm not predicting win, loss, whatever. But this Pittsburgh's up by a game and a half now on the Ravens. And, of course, they beat them the first time.
Correct.
They do play again. So, Cleveland at Philly, at Baltimore, Kansas City, and Cincinnati for Pittsburgh. Not easy, right? Including a game at Baltimore on the Saturday before the holiday. At the Giants versus Pittsburgh, at Houston, Cleveland, Baltimore. So, if they can win that game, could they tie? And then we go to tie. We're getting way ahead of ourselves. Pittsburgh doing what they do, and the Ravens, as good as they are, still a little uneasy as far as the rudder on the boat.
No doubt. And we think that Baltimore might be the better team, but at some point you have to acknowledge what Pittsburgh is doing.
Yes.
And Pittsburgh is going to have a lead that's going to be pretty comfortable as they go down the stretch. So I think, again, people think that the ceiling of the Ravens is higher than that of the Steelers. But when are you going to play to that ceiling week in and week out? I think that's the key.
It is December.
Yeah.
I turned the calendar just today, and I went, oh, my God, it's December. We haven't done any shopping yet. All right, now, Philadelphia. We hit on their offensive line. We hit on they only threw for 112 yards or whatever it was. So stats can also lie because once they got the lead, they were in control of the game, and you really don't feel that against Baltimore. They pretty much have all levels. Elliott made his field goals. He's had a tough year too. For him, they got most things covered with their 8-game winning streak.
No doubt about it. And I think a player we haven't talked about is Zach Bond. They bring him in. He's a former edge guy. Now he's playing linebacker for them. How he hasn't went out and gotten linebackers before. He doesn't like to draft linebackers. He's got a guy that's playing at a Pro Bowl level right now in Bond. Bond is sideline to sideline next to Nakobe Dean. So for once, the defensive line has a little backup behind them and 2 guys that are playing and flowing and making tackles and cleaning things up. You look at Quinn Mitchell from the secondary. You look at all the guys that they have on the back end. To me, the defense right now is as good a defense as they've had in a long time.
Well, and they know offensively, they're not going to get too far behind.
Yes.
Isn't it nice to play D-line when you're ahead or even like one-score game?
Close game.
Right? So here's Philly. Look, and they have a stranglehold on the division at the moment over Washington, but this is the big picture against home field with Detroit. And don't forget about Minnesota. But here's Philly's schedule. We said they get on one train, okay?
Correct, yes.
Carolina home, Pittsburgh home, at Washington, Dallas home, Giants home. Okay? Now, Detroit, who, look, we're not looking to poke holes in a team that won 10 in a row. Well, Philly's only won 8. They have Green Bay this Thursday. They play Buffalo. They play Minnesota. So there's a lot of things that aren't really locked up. Detroit doesn't plan on losing anytime soon. Yeah. But Philly can have their sights on the big prize, can't they?
I think we clearly have a 2-horse race in the NFC. And for the longest, mentally, we just said it's Detroit and everybody else. Now we have to say it's Detroit and Philadelphia. And I think it's 2 teams. It's amazing how the league went to all this passing, but the 2 teams that are at the top, Detroit, physical, run the football with those 2 backs that they have. Philadelphia, run the football with Barkley and run the football with Jalen Hurts. Physicality is now atop the NFC. Which team defense can show up and make the most opportunistic plays in the playoffs, I think is going to be the key.
Well, I mean, we're away yet, but, Detroit, okay. For a half against Chicago, the second half they struggled. Yes. The week after they shut down it. Yeah. I mean, we're not looking to poke holes there. And again, Minnesota's going, whoa. What about us? But it becomes, now we kind of see the light of where these teams, if they win 4 out of 5, will they get the home field, whatever. Detroit, Green Bay Thursday will be interesting.
It'll be one of the better games of the season.
No. The Lions, you're right. Old-fashioned
No doubt
football
about
in
it.
Detroit and in Philadelphia. It's funny how 100-plus years, that stuff still
No,
works.
it's still there.
Speaking of wait a minute. Speaking of old-fashioned football, there is some throwing by an old-fashioned team. I think that's where you're leaning for your game ball.
No doubt. For me, I'm going to bring what's old back new again, and that's Russell Wilson. He was absolutely outstanding, Boom, for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 29 for 38, 414 yards, 3 touchdowns, a passer rating of 126. And you can see now why Mike Tomlin made the move from Justin Fields to Russell Wilson. It's for days like this and on when we get into January, because the ceiling of this offense is extremely high with Russell Wilson.
Booger, what more would you like a guy wearing 99 on the defensive line for Seattle, Leonard Williams, to do? Oh, would you like him to drop in coverage and go a total of 110 yards running this thing, 92 yards? Oh, can I block an extra point? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Oh, can I sack Aaron Rodgers a couple of times? Oh, in a game that they never led until the final score? Leonard Williams, who knows his way around the Meadowlands from his old Giant Jet, all those days in New York, came back and went, this is my house, at least on this end. Seattle needed him big time. A big guy like that, he was cruising.
Boom, that's a day as a defensive lineman you only dream of. 2 sacks, block a kick, but most importantly, score a touchdown. His dream came true all day today.
And no one could catch him? No wide receiver, no back?
Athletes, Boom. The big guys are athletes.
You've been telling me this. I've seen your point a long time ago. That was he didn't even slow down at the 10.
Didn't.
All right, now, speaking of old-time football, which we just were, in the snow, San Francisco at Buffalo, who, they have shovels up there. They know what they're doing.
I hope so.
Okay. Do the 49ers know what they're doing? That's our Sunday night game. Scott Van Pelt, ski coat and all, with highlights. Scotty?
Save that for countdown for Denver on Monday, but they needed it Sunday night in Buffalo, as you said. It was a snow globe, and they got that stadium prepared. It's amazing. And they, frankly, got more snow than they expected during the game. Sean McDermott told me that on SportsCenter afterwards. Early on, a 7-3 game, and Christian McCaffrey looks great, but he gets brought down by Taylor Rapp. Thought he might be home free. Very next play, or a couple of plays later, you see McCaffrey immediately goes to the ground. Afterwards, Kyle Shanahan said there's concern that it's a PCL injury and could be season ending. It has been a star-crossed season for him and for really the Niners. They've battled so many injuries. McCaffrey went right to the blue tent, then up the tunnel, and that is a wrap on this night. 7-3, James Cook, the longest play in his career. It's a 65-yard touchdown, a burst of speed through the snow, and the Bills lead 14-3. One nice cut, actually a couple. They couldn't catch him. 47 seconds to go in the first half. It's a 3rd down play. And what a toss from Josh Allen to Mac Hollins, right where it had to be. It's 21-3 Buffalo. San Francisco got down close and fumbled on the doorstep. And then Buffalo does this on the doorstep. It's Allen to Amari Cooper, who gives it back to Allen. Cooper said afterwards, I saw him running over there. I didn't know what he wanted. They made eye contact. I just gave him the ball. Allen gets credit for a touchdown pass and a touchdown reception. It's only the 4th time that's ever happened. He literally goes Superman, and it's 28-3. It's all Bills. They're rolling. 28-10. First play of the 4th. Brock Purdy loses it. Greg Rousseau is on it. It's a rough night for San Francisco. Purdy, of course, couldn't go last week in Green Bay because of his shoulder. He battles in the snow. But you're not going to be this team and this dude. There goes Allen again. 4 total touchdowns, 5 consecutive AFC East titles. Only the 1st of December, and they've already claimed the AFC East. No doubt they'll be happy to get out of the snow and head to Los Angeles to take on the 6-6 Rams. It's been a season that hasn't had really much good news at all for the Niners, but because the 7-5 Seahawks currently lead the West, it's not too far gone. If they can put a winning streak together, it'll have to start soon. Chicago visits next week.
Well, thanks to everybody. Thanks, fellas. And we hope that everyone's attacking the leftovers in the fridge. They're still good for a couple days.
Yeah, no doubt. You can warm them up, especially the turkey, the ham, a little stuffing.
Pie.
Yeah,
the pie's all right.
No need to warm the pie up.
If it's apple, just a skosh. Got to melt the ice cream just a little bit. We still want to eat here. We watched Leonard Williams run like Carl Lewis, and then here we are talking about eating. At any rate, that's what happens in Week 13 on NFL Primetime. For Booger, I'm Boomer. Thanks for watching. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you right here next week.